What's up, everybody? Jay Leone back here again today with another review video. Trying to get to these as quickly as I can. So yeah, I'm back today for another one. Got a really nice device here that I'm going to be reviewing. It's probably been reviewed to death by now, but nonetheless, I'm going to give you my 3 cents on it. This is the VR Stride, the VR8, or the Stride VR80, I'm sorry. From, I think Asmodus had a hand in this, then the other company is Stars that's making these. It came from vaporrange.com. They retail for about $69.95. It uses a single 18650 and goes up to 80 watts. It has a really nice firing button, really nice look on it. You'll see all this in the close-ups. I have my Nautilus X, which I just got on top here, which is a delightful mouth-to-lung tank. Maybe not the best looking with this setup, but nonetheless, I am using it. I'm going to give you a couple quick specs on it, and then we'll go down close and we'll take a close look at this, because you're not going to understand how nice this thing looks until you see it up close. And I can see some people not liking it because of the look. Some people, this look is not going to be for them. So quick specs on it. It's 5 to 80 watts. Continuous current output is 15 to 20 amps. It can fire resistances in power mode from 0.1 to 3 ohms. In temperature mode, it can do 0.1 up to 0.5 ohms, which doesn't make sense. It should be higher than that. Anyways, battery input voltage 3.3 to 4.2. Bright screen. The VR Stride features a marbleized exterior for a smooth feel in the hand, and that is very true. But it doesn't really give me any kind of materials being used here. I think it's some type of resin with stainless steel caps and stuff, but yeah, it's not giving me anything on that. I'm sure if you search for it, you could find it somewhere, but that's pretty much what you need to know from the top. Let's go down to the table and we'll take a closer look at this beauty. Alright, everybody, so here we are with Stride VR80 in the box. This is the packaging it's going to come with. Inside you will find your mod. Underneath that, you will find a little instruction manual. Underneath that, you will also find a micro USB cable. And underneath that, you'll find a warranty card. And underneath that, you will find a, like a battery guide here. It tells you, about the insulating the wrap here, what a good wrap looks like, and what a bad wrap looks like. So that's actually kind of cool they included that. It tells you caution here to not use batteries with insulation skin damage in Asmodus product. So yeah, good little warning there for some people that don't know. Alright, so let's take a look at the star of the show here. Hopefully the camera picks this up really good, because it is really, really nice looking. That's really what attracted me to this mod. You can see you got these cutouts here. We can see the stainless steel tube in there. You see it on both sides. It's got this, shiny, ceramic-y looking finish here. It's just really nice. Looks high-end. This is the green version. It almost looks like a green teal / a blue. But it is very slippery, very slidey finish on here, very smooth finish. You do have a fire button right here on the top, which is my favorite. Spring-loaded 510 pin. It does have this little cup in it, so I guess if juice leaked, it would catch it there. Rounded on the back end. Obviously, you got the face, you got your down and up buttons, you got your screen. It says Stride VR80 engraved in there. And this area here is just a fingerprint magnet. I mean, mine's all scratched up already. Charge port down here at the bottom. You got your battery cap here, which you just slide. That comes off. You have a little ball bearing here. Battery just comes out. You can see in there. This is designed by Stars. I believe that's who makes these mods. That's pretty much all there is to see on the body, but I mean, if you could appreciate the look of this, this is really nice. It looks high-end without a high-end price. And the buttons, super clicky. That fire button, nice big fire button there. Sticks out a bit. Very clicky. Same thing with these, a little less clicky, but they're still clicky, easy to fire. Battery goes in positive up. And battery goes in, and then you take this, and I always push the battery down one finger and then slide, and it just clips in there. It doesn't come off. It's in there tight. Turn her on. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that little logo, Osmosis logo there. And mine's set for a green with a blue background. You can change the color. Really depends on what color you want. It doesn't pick up justice on this camera because it does look, you kind of see it a little better there. It's green red letters with blue background. Displays your voltage up top, your wattage down here at the bottom. You could adjust it, very easy. It adjusts in 1 watt increments from 5 watts to 80 watts. And it scrolls rather quick. Down here at the bottom, let me clear up some focus on this camera. Alright, down here at the bottom, really small, you got your ohms, your resistance, puff counter like always, the time of use, and then the amperage that it's drawing on the right side. Battery bar at top, it's very clear. I like this display. I really do like this display a lot. 1, 2, 3 gets you in the menu, and then in here you'll see work mode, which you'll be able to adjust from your temperature modes, nickel, titanium, stainless, soft, power, and bypass modes. Scroll this menu and exit. 1, 2, 3. You got temp power, so you can adjust the wattage in temp mode, which is good. Then you have working time, which is, I believe, how long the cutoff is. So 10-second cutoff is what mine's set to. Auto off, it will go to sleep after X amount of minutes. 90 minutes is the most you can set it to. You can set it for less. Mine's set to 90 minutes, so it does go to sleep, and then you will have to power it on. But if you're using it like every 5 minutes, there's not going to be an issue with that. Puff info, it's self-explanatory, and color palette. Color palette right here, you can adjust the blues, the greens, the reds in the forefront and the background. It's very nice. I'm not going to go all crazy into it, but I do like this feature. I like the customization that's in there. And that's the menu. Very easy to use. But yeah, we'll have to talk about this a little bit more up top. So let's go do that right now. Alright, so there you go. You saw it up close. Yeah, like I said, it is quite a beautiful device. And for the price, I don't know. When I see something like this, I'm like, that's got to be $300. You know, these stab wood mods are like $300. They're beautiful. There's no doubt about it. But this is as close to high-end I can get with my price, with my budget, basically. And a lot of people's budget out there, this is going to be what they can afford. It's very nice. Not everybody's going to like this look. They do have it in this green color, which I have. They have a blue, a red, and I think a black marble version also. So, yeah, you can see it's very shiny. I mean, it's in the light right now. It's really shiny. And this front face is just really fingerprint magnet. So, let's see. What do I need to tell you? 'Cause I feel like I'm out of the game. All right, so I'll tell you the pros. I'll tell you what I really, really like about this device. The fire button. Love it. Love where it's at. Love holding this thing. I just love, you know, having my finger right here and just firing it. It's a joy. It's very clicky. Love that click. Joy. I mean, you could fire it. Some people fire it like this. You could do that too. But I prefer the thumb. Thumb firing is my thing. The screen. I love the screen. I love the customization of the colors. I think it's great. The look. I love the look of it. I love these cutouts. I love the tube showing through. I really do. Battery cap gives me no issues. It's easy to pull in and take off and put on. Single 18650 seems to hold well in there. The 510 pin, everything seems to sit flush. The 510 has that landing pad. It's a little bit raised, but everything pretty much sit flush on here for me. All the buttons on the interface, the screen, it all works great. The charge port works great. I have no complaints in that department. Now I'll give you a couple cons. There's one con that takes it away from being just my all-day mod. I use it a lot still because I love using it. But for some reason, every couple fires, maybe every 7 or 8 puffs or fires, whatever you want to call it, I get this, it doesn't fire. It's like a misfire, basically. And then I look at the screen as that's happening, and I just see it's like not doing nothing. It's not registering the click. So I don't know if that's my unit itself, but it is something I am mentioning because if you do want one and you do have it, you should know that it does happen, at least on my unit. Every couple fires, it just doesn't fire. It just freezes almost, like it's not registering that click. And 3 clicks get you into the menu. And the other issue with 3 clicks getting into the menu, sometimes I accidentally 3-click it and I'm in the menu and I switch it to temp mode on accident, and that's happened to me a few times. And it's in temp mode, and it's not kicking itself out of temp mode like it should. It's in temp mode. It's just firing in temp mode, and it's not a temp coil. So that's a little annoying. It should know that this is Kanthal. Kick it out of temp control. That's happened to me also. 2 cons in that department, and that's pretty much all the cons I have with it. It just has, I think it's a functionality of the board. Maybe if there's an update or something for us. I don't know if this thing takes firmware upgrades. Check. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything about firmware upgradability on there, but I did get this when they were first released, so this could have been like, I don't know, a beta version or something, but so that could already be fixed. Let me know if you have one. Let me know if you have any problems with the fire button, not, just misfiring or accidentally going to the temp mode. Let me know. But yeah, otherwise, that's all I have for cons. I really think this is a steal at the price that it is. 80 watts is not going to be for everybody. Single 18650, if you like higher watts, then obviously this isn't for you. I'm using this Nautilus at 18 watts, this Nautilus X, and it's just terrific. And I usually use it with my K-Fun, what is this, the 4, I think? I always forget, the 3 or something, whatever. I usually use it with that. It's really just a nice mod. I'm just gloating over it. Obviously, the fingerprint magnet's another con. This whole thing being fingerprint magnet. I got a lot of scratches in the face of the device already, and I've had it for about 3 weeks. So I have used this quite a bit, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of it. So that is it, guys. I really don't have much to say. I do highly recommend it, even with that misfiring issue, because I just think it's a great device and it's great to hold. Now, if that issue is going to bother you, don't get it. Just don't get it. I'm just telling you right now, because it does annoy me here and there, but I still use it because I love the way it feels and I love the way it looks in my hand. Great mod, great price. Way to go, Asmodus, Stride, whatever, whoever's making it. So I hope you found this review helpful, as always, guys. Till next time, I'll put a subscription link down in this corner, I believe, and live well and vape on.